Hi everyone, it's Sappy Soapbox. I'm here with one of my old friends, Mr. Elliot.
Hi, everyone.
He is today on the Soapbox. We had planned to meet up, and he was here sooner, I thought. And I want to do the Soapbox real quick because Dolly Parton passed away today, and it actually hit me really hard. I was crying about it earlier. I was listening to her music, and I don't know. Back in the day, I remember maybe 10, 20 years ago when I used to post regularly, a coworker was like, "You are the guy that always posts about the people dying." And I was like, someone I worked with. Because, like, I like older movies. So, like, since I've been a kid, like, think of Alfred he was like in his 80s. So it's like we were used to that, but we're getting older. And then Dolly Parton is like a country legend. Last week, um, Haley, that one really hurt.
Hayden Panettiere.
Yeah, I don't wanna ruin her name, but I know she was on Heroes, and she even spoke about her issues prior to her passing, and that's the thing with Hollywood. I know it's a struggle, and then previously to that was Michelle Trachtenberg.
Yeah.
And I've been watching Eurotrip a lot lately, so I always think of that. I know it's, like, maybe not her best movie, Harriet the Spy, but you think, like, in our lifetimes, and these people not too far away from aging us, and then Dolly Parton, this legend, like Hulk Hogan last year. It's like some of these people we never think are gonna go, and I know it's country legends especially, but we all know "I Will Always Love You," and then, Whitney Houston, and she gave her the rights to that, and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
she gave all the proceeds to for donations, which I thought was cool. But yeah, this is we just want to do an impromptu. It's not going to be a long one, but I just want to tell everyone that Dolly Parton, I'd say, in terms of celebrity deaths, a lot of people it hits differently. I've talked to Tavis a lot about it, and I'm sure he's devastated. But Robin Williams, I remember people texting me about that one, and then Prince, like, and I'd say my friend texted me prior to this, and I didn't know, and it hurts. And we have connections to the artists, and a lot of times these artists are all enveloped. And we had Michael Jackson, the movie, come through, and it healed, and a lot of people remembered the music. And there's always the artist and the individual, but Dolly was just universally great. She had Dollyland. She was born in a log cabin. Jimmy Carter passed away last year at 100. He was born in the log cabin.
Hmm.
It's kind of cool that, you know, and she was country, but she was never like against anyone. And I know a lot of times people think country music, at least retrospectively, wasn't always the most favorable, but now we have so much crossover, like Beyonce and uh, Post Malone. And this country crossover is so cool. And one of my favorite moments in terms of just country, I know Bob Dylan, but in 1969, same thing with Louis Armstrong in 1967. Louis Armstrong, during the Vietnam War, he made What a Wonderful World, one of my favorite songs of all time.
Mm.
And Vietnam was going on. But still, he found beauty in the world. And 1969, even worse with everything going on, Martin Luther King, Robert F. Kennedy, and Bob Dylan walks away from rock and roll music and he goes to country, which makes everyone think, "What the hell are you doing? You're betraying us." And Woodstock was at Woodstock to get Bob Dylan to go because he lived in Woodstock,
Mm.
but he didn't go. He goes somewhere to the Isle of Wight festival.
I did not know that.
3 out of the 4 Beatles were there. Can you guess which one wasn't?
John Lennon.
No. It was Paul. It's always Paul.
Oh, okay.
Because Paul knows he's there. But if you look at the video, Isle of Wight, this is a couple of weeks after 1969 Woodstock. Bob Dylan shows up and he was doing an electric set. He came in with a cream colored suit and a full country set of all his old music. And people were like, what the hell is this? But he went back to the country roots because, as Americans, we're always fighting. And there's always going to be disagreements, but I feel like Dolly Parton was one of those people that really tried to unite people. She had a famous quote: "If you see someone without a smile, give them one of yours."
Mm.
And I'm dressed like a clown. But I don't know. I really just want to take a few minutes to say that today, and I just want to thank old friends, quick collaboration, and just show them how I do things on the soapbox. I will be back later. We'll return Thursday with Andrew. We're going to talk about Alfred Hitchcock and all of his movies. It'll be early because it'll be 5 p.m. for him since he's in England. But Thank you guys so much. Keep it short today. I have other stuff, and this really threw me off, and I don't want to talk. I didn't know all of her albums. I just knew her as a legend, but she meant a lot to me, and it really hurt just because I know she always meant well. She tried to do good things, and she was a tough woman. She was beautiful. She was tough, and she she did her thing, and like she was respected. Like Dolly Parton, it just creates a smile. And there's movies with Harrison Ford. She's been in shows. I'm sure there'll be a lot of clips and
Yeah.
love. And um, I know she was loved while she was here. And if you look at clips, there's so many clips of her being funny, like on Ellen and all these other
Mm.
shows. Anytime with her cleavage,
Yeah,
she had a great sense of humor. It's like, oh.
she always, she seemed like she was like a cat, like a cartoon character, like, she was always very, like, animated, bubbly.
But she was cool with it,
Yeah.
and she was infectious, right?
Mm,
And she's a country star, and
yeah.
she's with Johnny Cash, who's all miserable, and they're like, "Come on, Johnny Cash." "All right." But, like, you can imagine Johnny Cash being in the corner half drunk, and then he sees her, he's just like, "All right, Dolly." Like, maybe it's a little moment in the movie, or maybe it's just in the movie of his life. But I know she had that effect on people, and we're big fans. We grew up in the '90s, but Dolly Parton had an influence on the people we were influenced by. No, it really all music comes from Louis Armstrong. I hate to say it, but at the end of the day, Louis Armstrong invented music. He did. He invented the solo. He is so important, and all music is a cross, so nobody owns it. We all make it together, and every culture does things differently. But the fact that we're blending it all, I don't know. It's great. But I just want to thank Darren. I put him on the spot. I think he did great. He did cool.
Thank you.
Yeah. Hope to have him soon. We could probably talk about something. But thank you. I'll be back tomorrow a little bit longer. But thank you. Peace.